Hi, my name is Bernd Herd and I'd like to demonstrate how to use OpenStack Manila in the Newton edition to utilize jumbo frames for accessing shared file systems. This little diagram shows our DevStack test environment with a dedicated network for the storage connectivity and the Newton configuration that allows to use jumbo frames with MTU size 9000. Let's start to authenticate in our DevStack environment. First, we want to look at the Newton configuration by checking which networks already exist after DevStack start. And also, we'll see at our networking card, especially at the bridge for the second network card, which is set to MTU 9000. Let's now create a new network using a VLAN as network provider, assigning it to our physical network net2 and providing a VLAN. So that results in a new network that is linked to our net2 and has a jumbo frame of 9000. We now have a second network, but still not a subnet yet. So let's create an additional subnet for this network. So also this subnet is now linked to the network and with that linked to our storage LAN. Now let's review the networking list and create a Manila share network, which is assigned to the neutral network via its ID and the subnet. As a result, we see a new share network linked to the network we've created for the storage LAN. Now let's switch to the NetApp storage and verify the initial state of our NetApp cluster. By looking at the vServers, we see only the initial vServers in our test environment are present. Let's move back to OpenStack and create a shared file system. Let's double check first that the share server list is empty. Let's use the network and now create a Manila share using the share network we have created recently. As a result, Manila in the background starts to create the share. After a while it's available and we can see what happens on the NetApp storage backend. So once again, log in to the administration console. Let's now look at the vServers using the vServer show command. And we see that an additional OpenStack vServer have been created. Look at the network interfaces for these vServers. We see there is a new network interface attached. Now let's drill down a bit deeper to verify that it's still in MTU size, which we requested. So we look at the IP space that has been created, all as part of the share create process. And here in the IP space we once again see the broadcast domain as well as the Manila port we now want to use to drill down in the details of the port. And here we see in the first glance that the MTU size for this port has been set to 9000 jumbo frames. We can double check the broadcast domain. For this IP space, and especially look at the MTU field, and we see also the broadcast domain and the IP space is assigned to 9000. Now back to Manila. Let's see how the details of the shares look like. So we see that the share is being created and also the export path is ready for mounting. As you have seen, we've used Manila and the extensions coming with Newton to automatically create storage networks from Neutron down to the backend using MTU size 9000. With this, I'd like to thank you. If you want to hear more, please visit us at the OpenStack Summit in Barcelona for a joint customer presentation with SAP, or look for an upcoming blog post.